NCIS fans. Think you know everything about Kate Todd's tragic exit? Think again. Michael Weatherly, yes, DiNozzo himself, just revealed a subtle clue that was hidden in plain sight, and nearly every fan missed it. From behind-the-scenes secrets to the emotional impact it left on the cast, what you're about to hear will completely change the way you see that episode. Stick with us because once you know this clue, you'll never watch NCIS Season 2 the same way again. Kate Todd wasn't just a character. She was the soul of early NCIS. Portrayed by Sasha Alexander, she brought heart, intelligence, and a razor-sharp presence to the team. Her dynamic with Tony DiNozzo, played by Michael Weatherly, set the foundation for the series' early chemistry. But fans were shocked when she was abruptly killed off in Season 2, Episode 23, titled Twilight. It was bold, brutal, and unforgettable. Let's be honest. Kate's death was the kind of plot twist that stings even decades later. Not only was it a rare permanent loss in the NCIS world, but it also paved the way for darker, more intense storylines that followed. And while many accepted the storyline, few realized that the seeds were planted earlier, clues subtly woven into dialogue, camera angles, and character interactions. In a recent podcast interview that slipped under the radar for many fans, Michael Weatherly opened up about that very episode. He shared, "There was a moment a couple of episodes before Twilight where I looked at Kate in a way that the audience brushed off. But it meant something." He was referring to a scene in SWK, where Tony gets the plague. Kate watches over him, and there's this emotional silence. No dialogue, just eyes locked. Weatherly revealed, that look was meant to say goodbye. This subtle NCIS clue went unnoticed for years. Now let's dive deeper. Fans who rewatch Season 2 with fresh eyes might spot key foreshadowing scenes. Kate starts sketching more often. According to Michael, it wasn't random. It represented her mental escape from the pressure she was under. Her bond with Gibbs grows more intimate. Not romantic but mentor-like. She asks more questions about leadership, discipline, and trust. The subtle music cues. During her final conversations, the background score features tones that reappear only in NCIS death scenes later on. These were subtle but deliberate choices made by the writers and the production team. The truth behind Kate's death wasn't only a creative one. Sasha Alexander herself requested to leave. The show's pace and emotional toll were taking a real-life toll. Weatherly admitted, "We were heartbroken, but we all knew Sasha needed space to breathe. Her departure gave us a new path, but it came at a cost." The team's grief wasn't just acting, it was personal. The episode Twilight ends with a single sniper shot from Ari Haswari. Fans were stunned, and no warning seemed to prepare them. But now, thanks to Weatherly's confession, we see it wasn't a random ambush. The clue to Kate Todd's death had already been planted, weeks earlier. Ari's obsession with NCIS wasn't just about Gibbs. It was always about breaking the team's spirit. Tony's reaction in the aftermath, subdued, sarcastic, and unusually quiet, was another major clue. Michael Weatherly explained, "Tony was never the same after Kate. That's when his humor became armor. Everything after that moment, his relationships, his decisions, they all stemmed from losing Kate." In essence, that episode became a defining moment not just for NCIS, but for Tony himself. To this day, some fans claim Kate shouldn't have died. Others say her death gave NCIS its emotional weight. Either way, there's no denying one thing. We all missed the clue. The show told us. Michael Weatherly tried to tell us, with a look, a pause, and a quiet farewell. Chapter 9. The clue that changes everything, 2 minutes. So what was the exact clue? According to Weatherly, it wasn't a prop. Not a line. Not a setup. It was the silence. That final moment in SDA. Before Kate walks out, Tony watches her. And for the first time he doesn't crack a joke. "That silence," Weatherly says, "was louder than any line I ever delivered." If you go back and watch Kate's final episodes, listen carefully. You'll notice that her presence starts to feel finite, like someone writing a final chapter. And in the background of the closing credits of Twilight, The production team used a slightly slowed-down version of the theme, a hidden tribute. If you were as shocked as we were, go ahead and hit that like button, because NCIS continues to surprise us even years later. And if you want more deep dives into your favorite shows, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. You never know what hidden story we'll uncover next. Thanks for watching, agents. Stay sharp, and remember, the truth is always hidden in plain sight.